What's up YouTube? I'm not typically much of a vlogger, but tonight I've got a few DIY things that I want to bring to your attention, and I'm just sitting around in my garage tonight. Got off work just a little bit too late to try to go out and do any fishing, so just like all other DIY projects, this DIY project solves a very big problem for a very low cost. So here's my dilemma. Next month, I'm going to be traveling to Florida with my family for vacation. And what goes together better than Florida and bass fishing? So there's no way in this world that I'm headed to Florida without having some bass rigs in my car. Yes, I said my car. That thing right there. I've got to get 7-foot 3 rod into that car. So I don't want to get it broken. When I bought the rod, I was in that car, so I should be able to fit it right. But I don't want to get it broken. So here's what I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to show you how I plan on building my rod holder for this trip. Priced on that Bass Pro, they're like almost 80 bucks. I'm not a full-time co-angler by any means where I'm traveling every single week, putting rods in a car or in a truck, worried about them getting broken. This is just a one-time deal this year, and hopefully a couple co-angler tournaments next year, but I can still use the exact same rig. And anyways, here it is. So for this project, I'm going to be needing 5 things. I went to Menards just a moment ago and I bought a 10-foot section of 3-inch pipe. Also, you're going to need a 3-inch cap with a threaded end. You're going to need this little threaded nut that will screw into here. And then I bought a regular cap that will go on the opposite end than this one. And overall, that was about $8 with tax. This was about $4 with tax. This right here was like $1.50, and then this here was about another $4 with tax. And then of course that pull noodle there that I've brought along with me is just going to be for some extra padding in the ends, and I had that laying around the house, so that's what we're going to use. So I'm getting this project done for less than $20. So let's get to it. So the longest rod that I have that I'm going to be taking with me is about 7'3", and it's my Duckett Heavy for mainly frogging is what I use it for. But anyways, it's 7'3", so I figure I'll give it another 3 inches. So I'm going to cut this 10-foot length of pipe about 7 foot 6 inches. I'm going to go ahead and start from this end. So 7 foot 6 inches. So I wouldn't recommend necessarily doing it this way because all my saws are elsewhere. I've got to do it this way. So. Good thing that was already a dull blade, right? So anyways, after you've done that, I'm going to go ahead and select a top piece and a bottom. So it doesn't really matter on this. Just going to take this and I'm going to glue that on this end. And for the sake of time, I'm not going to show you how. And, hopefully you know how to do that. But you'll just screw that nut in there. And all this is honestly, it's just common sense. And I know common sense ain't so common, though. And then I'm going to put this piece right here. And guys, here you have it. The do-it-yourself rod holder. So one thing that I do want to address with this is that you're not just going to be able to just throw a bunch of rods in there and expect them to be protected. But I'm going to go through a couple of extra precautionary measures to make sure that my rods aren't broken. I'm going to put them in rod socks to start with. But another thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take this pull noodle, piece of pull noodle that I've got. I'm going to flatten it out and I'm going to stick it inside here. I'm going to glue it in there so I have a little bit of a soft cushion. And before I even pull the glue out, I intend on this other end, I'm going to put that. And then on this opposite end, before you go to putting any glue on that end of this cap in, I'm going to do the same thing with this cap. I'm going to take a piece of this pull noodle, flatten it out, or even like some egg crate, something, just some kind of foam, and I'm going to glue it inside this cap so my rod, especially that rod tip, whichever end is going to be my tip, I don't want that to get broken. So I'm going to be sure and do that. And then you're not really just going to be able just to slide this in here because, oh look, the reel won't let me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove all of my reels, and I'm going to put rod socks on the rods and place my reels in a protective case, then put them in my tackle box, my tackle bag somewhere. And then I'm just going to slide all my reels, my rods in there, and this 3-inch piece of pipe, I tested it earlier, it should fit about 5 rods without the reel. So anyways, there's your DIY rod holder.